the tremendous effects of this month. Welcome, 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 my honeys, my nice-hearted listeners.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. We are so thrilled to be sitting down with you today.
We totally are. And let me just say right off the bat, according to this month's sky indicators, the cosmos is throwing an absolute party. And guess who is the guest of honor? Yes, it is exclusively all about you, our beautiful Pisces.
Absolutely. I mean, looking at the charts, I can't believe the magnificent energy the data is revealing right now. It is just breathtaking. When we look at the sky energies, we are seeing a month of massive karmic shifts, unlocking literal past life good karma.
Isn't it great?
Like
It is beyond great. It is just fabulous.
It really is. It's a profound push right into the spotlight for our fish friends.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Now, we know you Pisces love to daydream and just, swim around in those emotional depths. But wake up, my nasty birds. You need to pay attention to the math and the mechanics of the sky right now.
Haha, yes, please wake up. The dreaming is lovely, but the waking reality is going to be so much better this month.
Exactly, because this month is bringing actual, tangible magic. Get your heads out of the clouds and your fins into the water. We are going to walk you through every single cosmic wave of March 2026, chronologically, so you don't miss a single drop of this incredibly wealthy energy.
Let's jump right into the deep end, my dears. We start the month with an absolute bang. On March 3rd, there is a total blood moon eclipse in the sign of Virgo.
Oh, wow. A total blood moon. That sounds so dramatic.
It is quite dramatic. Now, let's unpack the data here. For you, my sweet fishes, Virgo represents your 7th house. This is the house of long-term partnerships, business collaborations, open contracts, and marriage. And what is truly fascinating here, mathematically speaking, is that this is the very last eclipse on this Virgo-Pisces axis for 9 whole years.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at that timeline. 9 years is a massive cycle. Like, why exactly 9 years? I want our nice-hearted listeners to really understand the mechanics behind why this feels so heavy.
That is a wonderful question. It all comes down to the lunar nodes, the mathematical points in the sky where the moon's orbit crosses the Earth's orbit around the sun.
Right, the nodes.
Exactly. These nodes take about 18 years to complete a full journey through the zodiac. So a 9-year cycle is exactly half of that journey. It represents a major turning point, a culmination of a story that began nearly a decade ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. The universe is doing a final massive karmic house cleaning in your relationship sector.
I can't believe it. That means whatever relationship dynamics, contract negotiations, or partnership lessons you've been dragging around for the last 9 years, done. Washed away.
Washed completely away.
Yeah.
The transit data shows this brings sudden, fated culminations. If a relationship, whether as a business partner holding you back, or a romance that has just lost its sparkle, has outworn its purpose, the universe is going to lovingly but firmly show at the door.
Lovingly but firmly. I love that.
It's true. And conversely, if a partnership is meant to be, a destined meeting or a sudden, profound deepening of a commitment could happen just like that. Now, I know the word eclipse can sometimes sound a little intimidating. Historically, eclipses were viewed as wild cards.
Yeah, totally. They have a reputation.
They do. But the charts show a beautiful silver lining here that we absolutely cannot ignore.
Yes. Looking at the charts, I see Jupiter making a major play here. But isn't an eclipse usually a moment where the light is literally blocked out? How does Jupiter manage to shine through that shadow to help our Pisces honeys?
A brilliant observation. While the light of the moon is temporarily obscured, Jupiter, which is your glorious ruling planet, is positioned at a specific degree that forms a harmonious geometric angle to this eclipse.
Okay, so like a cosmic shield.
Precisely. It is blessing this exact moment with a protective flow. So even if something in your life ends or shifts abruptly, Jupiter ensures it is specifically making room for a higher love or a much better contract. The universe is simply clearing the stage so the right co-star can enter.
Isn't it great? It is like the universe is doing your spring cleaning for you.
It really is doing the heavy lifting for you.
And while you are busy having these destined relationship moments, the sky is also throwing literal coins at you. Let's look at the movement between March 3rd and March 5th. Venus is forming what we call a gorgeous sextile to Uranus.
Oh, this is a very fun transit.
It is. Now, for our listeners who might not be familiar with the geometry, a sextile is a 60-degree angle between two planets.
Yes, and a 60-degree angle is highly cooperative. Think of it as two planets holding hands and working together flawlessly. Uranus brings shocking surprises and rapid changes, while Venus is the planetary goddess of love, value, and money.
So when these two join hands, what does the data tell us? Sudden windfalls, my dears. You might get unexpected happy news from a sibling or have a sudden urge to take a fabulous short trip that pays off.
Or experience a flash of internet or digital money dropping right into your lap.
Okay, my sweet fishes.
Kashing indeed. Expect the unexpected and expect it to be quite lucrative. And, the good news just keeps rolling in. If we look a few days ahead to March 7th, the chart shows a Mercury Cazimi.
Ooh, a Kazimi. I love saying that word.
It's a wonderful word. This is one of my absolute favorite astrological occurrences. The term Qasimi is an ancient Arabic astrological term meaning in the heart of. It happens when a planet is within exactly 17 minutes of the exact degree of the sun.
Oh, the heart of the sun. It sounds so poetic. But mechanically speaking, when a planet gets that close to the sun, doesn't it usually get burned up or hidden? We usually call that being combust, right?
You are spot on. Usually when a planet is close to the sun, its energy is overshadowed, it's combust. But there is a mathematical loophole. When it gets exactly within that tight 17-minute orb, it is no longer burned. It is illuminated.
It's like it steps into the VIP room.
Exactly. It is sitting on the king's throne. When Mercury, the planet of communication, commerce, and news, sits on the throne of the sun, all the mental fog just burns away. It is a day of brilliant, laser-focused clarity.
So practically speaking, for our listeners, the universe is handing you the microphone. If you have a project to publish, a manuscript to send, or a major life-changing conversation to have with a partner, March 7th is your golden window. The data strongly suggests your words will carry the authority of the sun itself. Take the microphone and sing, my honeys.
Beautifully said. Take the mic, and they will want to be warmed up, because what happens next is truly the turning point of the year. Let's look at March 10th and 11th. Jupiter, the traditional ruling planet of Pisces, finally wakes up from its retrograde slumber.
I am practically vibrating looking at these charts. Your fairy godfather awakens.
He's awake and ready to work.
But let's break this down logically. Why does Jupiter matter so much to Pisces, and why is this direct motion such a game changer right now?
Let's connect this to the bigger picture. In traditional astrology, before the discovery of Neptune, Jupiter was the sole ruler of Pisces. It governs your sense of expansion, luck, and wisdom. Currently, Jupiter is traveling through the sign of Cancer.
Which is a fellow water sign.
Exactly, highly compatible. For Pisces, Cancer occupies the 5th house of your solar chart. This is the sector governing pure joy, romance, creative expression, and children. Furthermore, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, meaning it functions at its absolute highest, most beneficial capacity in this sign.
The House of Fun, hosted by the planet of luck in its absolute favorite outfit. But for the last 4 months, Jupiter has been retrograde. From an observational standpoint on Earth, it looked like it was moving backward.
Precisely. And energetically, during that retrograde phase, you have been doing deep internal subconscious healing. You've been quietly figuring out your self-worth, refining your creative visions behind closed doors. But on March 10th, Jupiter goes direct.
No, here it comes.
Its apparent forward motion resumes, and the rewards become external. The historical data shows this is the exact moment when good karma from past efforts and perhaps past lives is finally unlocked.
I can't believe it. The alchemical magic you've been doing in your pajamas is finally going to pay off in the real world. The universe is literally saying, thank you for doing the hard work. Here is your tangible reward. My dears, you have to embrace this lightness. Pick up an old hobby that used to make your heart sing, open your heart to a new romance, or dive headfirst into a wildly creative project.
Absolutely. It is a time to be incredibly visible with your joy.
And honestly, looking at the probability metrics of the 5th house, go buy a $1 lottery ticket around this time. The luck is mathematically stacked in your favor. But, and listen to me carefully, my nasty birds, don't bet the farm. No, definitely do not bet the farm.
Just a little sprinkle of luck to let the universe know you are open for business. Exactly, just a little sprinkle of intention. Now, as we ride this wave of joy, our analysis does show a significant shift in the cosmic weather mid-month. From March 14th to the 17th, the energy gets incredibly intense. Mars, the planet of action, drive, and sometimes conflict, enters your own sign of Pisces.
Okay, let's unpack this carefully. Mars is the planet of fire, war, and severing. Pisces is a gentle, mutable water sign. Doesn't putting a fiery, aggressive planet into a sensitive water sign just create a bunch of confusing, boiling steam? But how does this actually help our sweet fishes?
That is a phenomenal analogy. Yes, fire and water create steam. Uncontrolled steam can burn you or cloud your vision, but controlled steam powers engines, it moves trains. Mars in your sign is giving you a massive steam-powered boost of motivation and ambition.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Toot toot.
Haha, yes. And what's fascinating here is that astronomically, Mars actually becomes visible in the night sky on March 17th. This visual sparking marks the beginning of a brand new 2-year cycle where you are going to be leveling up your whole identity and your career. You are taking charge of the engine.
But wait. Warning, warning. Before you get too carried away pulling that train whistle, we have a literal cosmic head-on collision to talk about. On March 15th, retrograde Mercury is going to crash right into Mars, exactly in the sign of Pisces.
Yes, this requires highly careful navigation. Let's look at the planetary mechanics. Mars is the planet of cutting and sharp edges. Mercury rules your speech, your texts, your emails.
And Mercury is retrograde, so it's already acting messy.
Exactly. When they collide, especially while Mercury is moving retrograde, meaning communication is already prone to misunderstandings, there is a real danger of words becoming weapons.
You know, Pisces are usually so gentle, just floating along the current, but around the 15th, you might turn into an absolute shark. The transit data shows a massive historical spike in interpersonal conflict during this specific alignment. Keep your teeth to yourself, my honeys.
Absolutely. The tension will be palpable. You might feel uncharacteristically impatient, frustrated, or just plain angry. But remember, anger can be divine fire if used constructively.
Like using it to set a boundary instead of burning down a bridge.
Perfectly said. Our advice, based on the patterns we are seeing, is to use this fiery, sharp energy to passionately advocate for yourself, to internally cut away bad habits, or to bravely state your boundaries. Just do not react instantly.
Do not blow up at your boss. Do not yell at your partner.
Right. Take a deep breath and pause for 10 seconds before hitting send on any angry text. Let the storm pass before you speak.
Good advice, because you want your slate completely clean for the absolute magic that happens right after. March 18th to the 21st is a literal portal of rebirth.
It is arguably the most powerful window of the month.
On March 18th, we have the Pisces new moon. And not just any new moon, a new moon at 28 degrees of your sign. This is your personal cosmic new year, my dear listener. Happy New Year.
Happy Cosmic New Year indeed! Let's explain why that specific degree is so vital. A zodiac sign contains 30 degrees. A new moon at the 28th degree is occurring at the very tail end, the anaretic stages of the sign.
The final graduation.
Yes. It is incredibly potent because it holds all the accumulated wisdom of the entire cycle that is ending, while simultaneously holding the spark of the brand new beginning. And this new moon is beautifully tied via a supportive angle to Uranus.
Isn't it great? Uranus is the planet of lightning bolts, and wow, I didn't see that coming.
Exactly. Because of this connection, the chart indicates delightful, shocking surprises. This could manifest as a sudden, exciting opportunity to move homes, perhaps somewhere completely unexpected, or a lightning bolt breakthrough in how you see yourself and your core identity.
And the momentum just builds exponentially because on March 20th, Mercury finally goes direct right exactly on the North Node.
The North Node. This is where things get very destined.
The head of the cosmic snake. I love this concept. Can you explain to our nice-hearted listeners what the North Node represents mathematically and spiritually?
I would love to. Remember earlier we talked about the lunar nodes causing eclipses? The North Node is the ascending node. It represents the direction of your destiny, the new territory you are meant to conquer in this lifetime.
Like your ultimate true north.
Exactly. It is where you shed your old skin and step into worldly success and your highest potential. With Mercury moving forward directly over this highly magnetic point, karmic doorways are literally flying open for you.
I can't believe it. The data is just overflowing with opportunity. New people, new clients, and new situations are entering your life right now, and they are destined to pull you toward your highest self. You don't even have to force it. Just be open to who and what arrives at your door.
It is truly a period of accelerated growth. But before we let you go swim in your newfound riches, our analysis requires us to give you a tiny little financial reality check.
Oh boy, the reality check.
Just a little one. On March 20th, the sun moves into your second house of money, joining up with strict Saturn and abundant Venus.
Now wait a minute. Venus is lovely, bringing wealth and value. But Saturn is the strict headmaster of the zodiac. Doesn't having Saturn in your money house put a damper on all this expansive, lucky Jupiter energy we just talked about?
It might feel like a restriction at first, but it is actually a profound blessing. The second house governs your liquid assets, your income, and your material security. The sun moving here acts like a giant spotlight, showing you exactly what is in your bank account. No more fog, no more illusions.
Time to look at the spreadsheets.
Yes, Saturn is there to teach you mastery. He does not like get-rich-quick scams or silly impulsive spending.
No funny business with your money, my nasty birds. As Saturn doesn't want to punish you, Saturn wants you to build a fortress, not a sandcastle.
Beautifully said. Saturn demands discipline, organization, and a highly solid plan. If you put in that structured effort now, the transit patterns show that the rewards will be incredibly stabilizing. You are laying the financial foundation for years, perhaps decades to come.
That is so powerful.
It might require sitting down and creating a budget, but it will bring you profound, lasting peace of mind.
Oh my goodness, what an exploration. My head is spinning in the best way possible.
It's a lot of energy to process.
Before we close, let's just do a quick recap of the incredible data we've uncovered today. We started with the Virgo eclipse, closing out a massive 9-year relationship cycle, sweeping away the old to bring in the new. We saw Jupiter, your ruling planet, waking up to deliver past life rewards and pure creative joy.
We mapped out how to channel that fiery Mars steam into ambition without biting anyone's head off during the Mercury collision.
Keep those shark teeth hidden. And finally, we looked at laying down a fortress of financial stability with Saturn. I am so proud of you, our dear listeners, for navigating these emotional depths and coming out so victorious on the other side. You are handling this like absolute royalty.
It is truly a month of profound transformation, supported by the mathematics of the universe. And as we wrap up this journey through the March charts, I want to leave you with a deep, lingering question to ponder as you navigate these waves.
Ooh, I love these.
With all these karmic doorways opening, the 9-year cycles closing, and new destined people rushing in to support you, what if the biggest surprise this month isn't who comes into your life, but the incredibly powerful, unapologetic version of yourself that you finally allow the world to see?
Oh, that gave me absolute chills.
Oh,
What a beautiful thought derived straight from the stars. My honeys, let that unapologetic version of you shine so bright. Next month, your Pisces is waiting for big surprises. In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say?
yes, please do. If you liked our monthly horoscope interpretation, don't forget to like it. And don't be shy to share your comment with us, my honeys. We love analyzing the data, but we love hearing how the magic is actually unfolding for you even more.
We love you so much. Go out there and make some real-world magic, my sweet fishes.
Yeah.
Goodbye, and sending you oceans of positive energy.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay shining.